And we're back from commercial break. Before the break, we were talking about Halloween and all different things to do with Halloween, with vandalism and other things. And I believe Jessica has something to talk about.
Yeah, so I'm a Concordia student, and Concordia's Native Student Association is going to be having a taffy apple bake sale for Halloween and giving away, I'm pretty sure, free condoms with the purchase of a taffy apple. So Concordia students to just like stay posted to when that is actually going to happen, the week of Halloween. And on the subject of condoms, I wanted to talk about, I guess, with everything that we've been already discussing about Halloween and when there's partying and stuff, like some people, I guess, lose judgment and to remember to, like, I guess, be in charge of your sexuality and
practice safe sex.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And so what is all of your I guess takes on thoughts on the subject?
Well, you should definitely be practicing safe sex. Not just, it's not that not just that you could just get pregnant, but I mean, there's you could get some kind of sickness. You could get a sexually transmitted. It's infection. They changed it now.
It's not diseases anymore.
Yeah. Even though there are infections that can be treated with antibiotics, and then there are some that are actual diseases that you can't cure. And I think the biggest one is HIV, which can turn into AIDS. And like Aboriginal people in Canada are
more susceptible to it.
Yeah, it's like they're one of the highest risk groups of contracting HIV. And it's young young Aboriginal Canadians, so people who are in our age group.
Yeah, and I find out, I think, like, we go back to Gunawaga and, like, the whole, like, oh, we're in a bubble thing, like, where people don't, like, have that kind of stuff around here. No one has that in town. It's like, yeah, people do have things in town. You got to be careful, it's everywhere. We're not
Yeah, and just, like, you can't have that
mentality.
No one's safe.
No, I'm just kidding.
You can't have that mentality that, like, it can't happen to you.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with, like, pregnancy, and that's how you get, like, teen pregnancy. And, so, yeah, like, use a condom, like, birth control, and, other contraceptive methods.
But like before you said it, you said there's other infections that are treatable, right?
Yeah. Like,
why wait till that point? There's really no point to wait until that point. Saying, like you said, it's not gonna happen to me. Regardless, like, practice safe sex, wear a condom or whatever.
Some of the like infections, like you don't get any like symptoms right away. Mm-hmm. It's only when it's like really in its developing stages when it's like a serious problem.
Yeah.
And like you can die from them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, since we're talking about this, speaking of like this whole like some of them don't have symptoms right away or whatever. Like people put off going to the doctor. You really shouldn't do that. Like you could have something and you don't even know, like not just sexually transmitted infections, but just anything. Just like don't put that off. You're supposed to go like every 6 months or every year. Just it's for your own benefit.
And like I know, like I guess the biggest issue that I've come across that like why people don't practice safe sex is they're afraid to buy condoms. So like I don't understand like they have that mentality that, oh well, I'm gonna go to the pharmacy and like, well, my aunt's friend like works there, like what is she gonna think? And well,
she'll probably think good of it.
Yeah.
But sure, it's
like if you're like too afraid of that, like you shouldn't be having sex in the first place. Like.
But who is it for, the guy or the girl that's afraid? Because I don't know, but like most guys in town would be like, all right, I'm going to buy a box, here you go.
Yeah. To me, like, from what I've come across, it's like it's from a young woman's point of view. So
yeah, because they'll say really guys would probably be like showboating it around. They're like, yeah, my mom, tell her to go to that guy. Like.
And it's like would you rather be seen buying the condoms, or would you rather be seen buying the pregnancy tests? I would pick the other.
You're like holding like the bag of like antibiotics.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny, they put them right next to each other, so in the store. they're right there, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, like I find teen pregnancy is like a big issue in Ganawage, and like we could probably talk about like a whole show about that issue, but I guess for now, like, what are your thoughts on it?
Teen pregnancy?
Yeah, like, do you find like I don't really know, like, I don't really personally know that many people that are, young and have a family already, but like, is it accidental, or do they do this like purposely?
I think it's a mix of both. You can't say I can't say that everyone does this and everyone does that. So just it's all different, but it's 100% preventable. So.
But you know what? Some people, it's like it'll happen accidentally, but they'll be like, okay, well, I love this person so much, they go through with it. So it's really hard. It's like, okay, well, I got pregnant, but I love this person so much, we're in love. Yeah. So we'll go through with it, and we'll live our lives with having a kid, which is perfectly what you should do. You shouldn't just flake off on it. You have a kid. I mean, you should be responsible, take responsibility for it, regardless of how old you are. You're a teen, whether you're, like I said, 14, 15. That's a little low, but you put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, I think that's like way too young to be having clinics.
Well, it is, but it happens. People do.
True.
Yeah, like.
And you will get caught. If you don't wear a condom, you're gonna be pregnant.
You will be caught.
I mean, like, you will get caught having a kid. But
like there are like, I don't. Like, I can't think of what I want to say. Like, you have to be responsible for your actions.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what, like, goes with like practicing safe sex.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not having safe sex, you should, drop everything you do, get a job, take care of the kid.
Yeah, and like the whole reason why people have sex is to reproduce. So,
That's the point.
that's the point.
That's the point.
Mm.
Well, in nature.
Mm-hmm. You might not be aware of it, but it's true. Like, like I'm saying that as in a real way. Like, you might be attracted to a girl, but when you think about it, like, the reason you're attracted to her is because she can bear a child. That's why. That's why. But that's just human. That's just humans.
Yeah, and like kind of what Peter said about like when there's like really young people having sex, like I know it happens, and that's why I guess I wanted to talk about this issue, because like I don't want to sound like this like preachy like prude where like don't have sex until you're like at a certain age, but just like people are gonna like kids are gonna do it. Well, I won't say kids, but if someone wants to have sex, they're gonna, and they'll find a way. They'll find someone, but like to just be responsible about it.
Agreed.
Amen.
And that's pretty much it for this week's show. If you have any feedback on this week's show, contact us at 450-632-6397 or email us at mohawktv@hotmail.com. See you again in 2 weeks' time. Anna.
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 Anna.